Well, hello, and welcome to Stop Let's Team Up. We're here for a little Christmas special with Kirby. Say hi, Kirby.
Hi, Russ.
And my wife Leslie's going to watch the movie with us.
Hello.
Okay, so we're doing a Superman 2025 commentary. Um, I think this movie hit the spot for a lot of people. It was, as I keep telling people, what did I think about it? And I said, it's the Superman we need. Because it speaks to a lot of my anxieties of what's going on in the world, but also makes me smile and laugh and actually go, that's what a good person is. That is, that is. And I think it just sparked a lot, but I want to go around and because we've talked about it, Kirby, but who was your first Superman?
So again, I'm a child of the 90s. So my first Superman was Tim Daly from Superman the Animated Series.
That's a good Superman. He's a really good fucking Superman.
He is. And honestly, I think if he bulked up just a little bit, he could have played it he could have played a live action version.
Oh yeah, easy. They could have. He didn't even have to work out. They'll put it in the suit.
Yeah.
All right. Who was your first Superman?
Christopher Reeves.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Mine was George Reeves. Watching the old black and white and the filmation Superman. That I They're pretty unwatchable nowadays.
You really have to watch them like once a day, one a day, and that's kind of it. And you gotta put yourself in the mood for it.
Takes 6 minutes, and they really don't. They're really, and it's all the same three or four motions. It's kind of like the same company that did same like if you ever seen the Star Trek the animated series where there are five motions and that's
Oh,
it.
that's it.
Kirk's running. Same with Superman and Batman, and that Casey Kasem is the voice of Robin,
It's
and
weird.
he's like 60 and 70 years old. He's also Shaggy.
That's less weird.
No, I don't know. I'm more thinking Casey Kasem. It's just that weird voice it is, but that's it. So I mean, so this for so what is his first name? Cornsweet.
David.
David Cornsweet. He is going to be someone's. He is a lot of people's Superman, and I hope a lot of dads or moms or whatever, aunts, uncles, took littler kids to see this because
Oh
they
yeah.
could. See, that's the other thing I really liked about it. It they didn't the the take superheroes when you put them in filming, they have to be dark and gritty like it's Dark Knight. It's
No.
like no, actually, I think two Tim Burtons is one too many because I don't like the second one at all. I mean, like the Penguin's terrible, and I feel sorry for Danny DeVito because you could have written a good part, but um, so he was. This is a good Superman to start with because it is very comic booky. And I noticed some of that, but we'll get to it as we start watching. So, okay, let's get ready. We're going to count down from three, and then three, two, one, go, and then we'll all hit play. Three,
All right.
two, one, go. All right. Now,
I gotta say, I really like the logo of the Superman breaking the chains.
I do too. I do too. I was just sitting on eBay, checking on some of my sales, and I had peeked at some Superman McFarlane figures. So now every 10 minutes, I get a McFarlane ad and the one is the Fleischer one. And I'm like going, mm-mm. Somebody's got it there for $25. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. It's
That's
beautiful.
so close. I do like the opening scroll, even if the 3 centuries ago, an era of gods and monsters. That's a little shooting your shot for a cinematic universe. Which let's just make sure this one does well first, which it did.
Yeah. Well, and then they could always say you can make it up. I hope they do gods and monsters. I don't know how they're going to do it. It's 200, 300 years ago. Was it set in the past?
Yeah, gosh, that would probably
Yeah,
be
I can
what,
watch it in years.
Frankenstein?
I don't know. But I do like this, that the fact there is no origin.
Oh, that like my grandfather who doesn't know anything about comics, he knows from a distant planet, blah blah blah, and you can just
Mhm.
get started.
Yeah. And do you think I mean, watching this, Gunn is so good at what he does, especially when it comes to casting.
Hmm.
He thinks outside the box. He picks the absolute right person. It doesn't matter if they're
A name? Because I don't know David Cornsweet from anything else.
He
Uh,
he's been in a bunch of things, but I actually did not recognize him.
Okay. He's very young
So
too, isn't he?
he's 33.
Oh,
God, I'm finally older than Superman. That's not right. That's just not right.
Well, that was I actually thought was pretty interesting, because Will Reeves interviewed David Cornsweet, and he said, "I think this is the first time that I'm older than Superman."
wow.
Yeah.
That's got to be so. That's a if you're him. Yeah, crypto. I like
I'm
that.
like,
I like that the trailer was just the first 5 minutes of the fucking movie, so you didn't ruin anything.
Yeah.
I know, and okay, just for me, it's the how we initially saw Superman is literally the Yamcha pose from Dragon Ball Z. Just it's just a meme and all that, and it's like, okay, this is where we're starting. So he's at his lowest because uh, I really like the design of Crypto that they went with.
That it worked, man.
Yeah.
Because that kind of fluffy hair and CGI is really hard to get in texture. You know, years ago when they first started doing really good CGI and full animation, computer assisted animation,
Hmm.
that takes up the hiccups and stuff like that. It was the layering. So they didn't want to do grass or water. They were the hardest things. And I think a fluffy dog like that does is it.
Mhm.
And there's something about the way I think this is shot, and it's not here. Later on, there's a couple that is blatant. That it is all. I'm starting to think it's every frame we see is a panel in a comic, because the pull away of the door, the in a modern comic you would have someone you'd have the shot from above, um, and that the dog is very cartoony. He crosses the line from real to, you know what
Yeah.
I mean. He's a little more cartoony than everything else.
Yeah. Like, did you ever see the Harrison Ford Call of the Wild movie? They use a CGI dog and it looks awful. Where it's
Oh
like,
yeah, I have seen that.
yeah, it's
I have seen that. It's terrible.
yeah, it's
Um, I do. Alan Tudyk
uh,
as four. I'm sorry, Gary.
Gary.
Gary's a name.
He's still 4 here.
He's four. I know, but it still goes. Four's a name. So scary. I love
Apparently an
Alan
ad
Tudyk. Big
lib.
into neuron. So you got who else is here?
Um,
Palm from Man It. Yeah.
I think we've got Michael
Michael
Rooker's
Rooker.
one of them,
Yeah. Bradley Coop.
and I don't know the mom at all.
I think she's an Israeli actress.
Okay.
Something like it. I don't think she's. I was looking at the cast earlier, and the woman who plays Tessmacher is Portuguese,
Oh, okay.
and she's mostly a model and a fragrance ambassador, I guess is what they call a huckster. You know what I mean? The old thing at the pit. She's the face of a Italian perfume.
That that does not surprise me at all.
I did. I thought she was from like Indiana.
Yeah.
That's the make them learn. It's the preferred when you're learning. If you're an actor who doesn't speak our language, American English, uh, as your native tongue, they want you to sound like you're from the Midwest. It's neutral. It's considered a neutral accent. It's weird. It's very weird.
It's also where you'll get the hard R's. If you ever see like Benedict Cumberbatch try and do a American accent, it's always like, I'm going to get a hamburger, and it
Yeah, that's a
doesn't
thing
always
too
work.
much. I do like this how they show you his superpowers and the rays of the sun.
Hmm.
I
And
wish because a lot of the changes that they did to Superman post crisis, where Byrne felt like he needed to explain their powers, which I
right,
like to some extent. That like when he's tied up in a spaceship, he goes, "I don't fly by I make myself weightless."
hmm
There's a difference, and he goes, "And anything I touch can be weightless." And he lifts up the spaceship, and it also explains how he can hold up a building without it
God, he's
disintegrating.
such a dork. Yeah.
I like the
I
golly
do
sense it.
too.
Well,
It's
I'm
like,
not complaining about it. It just is so funny to me. And it's a little bit the first watch through, it was a little shocking.
um. One thing I do like is like we start. They say he's only at 83%. That to me is like okay, so it's like what's a common complaint? Oh, he's too powerful. Cool. We know he can get hurt really bad, and it's like why couldn't he do this in this movie? Well, he wasn't at full strength, and why can't he do this in a film movie? Well, he's at full strength now, so I think it really works
Yeah,
kind of
you have to put
for that
limits on
way.
them, and I think that's kind of what um like Byrne was trying to a point
Hmm.
was to kind of like, okay, he's not going to push the moon.
Right.
No, the ones when you're even a little kid, you're going, huh? How would that work?
Who is this actress again?
I don't know. She's new. She's new. I don't know her from anything. She's from Latin America. I don't think.
Yeah. I the thing that surprises me the most about her is that they didn't make her Mercy Graves on.
No, I like that it was the engineer. I
Okay.
didn't mind them stealing her from the being the engineer.
All right. I'm just not that big an authority guy. So all right, if that works, that works.
Well, he's using them. He's using one of the sociopaths.
Right, right.
She's one of the force for good in that group, I guess. But I don't know who she is. I like this. There she is. I love her. I
Uh,
absolutely love her. Her and Jimmy.
uh, yeah, and so a little comic book note is like all of these people in the script are named after like actual like LexCorp employees that you have like never heard of in the comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like oh, like people where like the deep lore Superman fans. I mean, like deep, deep. It's like oh, this guy appeared like in 3 issues of Burns series, and that's it.
Well, that black guy is Ned Beatty's character.
Yep.
Otis.
Otis. Yeah, almost said
Um, ah,
Nick and Nicholas Hoult. I would say the second best Luthor, only behind Clancy Brown for me.
who's your number one?
Clancy Brown.
Do like Clancy Brown.
Yeah.
He's got the voice for it. He would look terrible. He could have done it when he was like 30.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, he's way too old now.
He'd have been an opposing Luther because he's actually pretty tall, isn't he?
Oh yeah, no. If you've ever
He's
seen
a big dude.
him in Highlander, yeah, no, he can tower over. Yeah,
I
without
always
even
forget that
doing.
he's in Highlander.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that in forever.
Oh, I. It's one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorite. I do like it. It is a real. That's a very 80s movie. It is 80s, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's like 86.
Okay. I don't know why you hire a Scotsman to play a Spaniard and not try to
Well,
get him to do an accent. Not that it would have been possible for Sean Connery to do a Spanish accent.
no.
Michael Keaton might have been my first Batman.
Really? Okay. Mine was Adam West.
Oh wait, yes, no, Michael. Yes, sorry. Also, we're talking about Superman.
Yeah, but no, it's thinking about
I'm
it.
having a brain fart. Sorry.
It's okay. I can't wait to see what Gunn's take on Batman is.
I I want I would like if it was not freaking like armor all the time. Just give me something where it looks like he can move around quietly.
It's okay. Here's the thing, like what they did in the John Wick movies, that they found, that there's a thin polymer that you can put something in, and it doesn't, it doesn't prevent the bullet from bruising you, but it can't go through it.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah. Well, me and a friend at work, we talk about the Patterson Batman where he gets hit like 2 feet away from a shotgun into a helmet. You're still dead.
Yeah, no, it's like your neck can't support that
There's
force.
going to be this weird popping sound, and then you're going to fall to the ground. It's going to be awful. And I like this that he
Oh,
falls into the ground like in a comic book. That would never happen.
and again, I think they do well to like show like okay, like one guy kind of criticizes him, but like by and large, the people like him at this point.
They do, but it's not that. Oh golly, gee, he's Superman and he's the best. In the 50s and 60s.
Gotta be
Right.
like for the people in the street.
What do you mean? To have
Well,
Superman fall?
Yes, and that he needs help out of the hole, and he can't actually make it fly off. Like,
I
Uh,
think
I feel like that has to be very, has to be, I don't know.
What, how the people would react?
Yeah.
They write comics of all about, there's a comic all about that called Astro City, and it's really, they try to tell it from the interpersonal thing and a lot from the people in the street.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about this movie is superheroes they already exist.
Yeah, we're firmly in a fantasy world.
And
Yes.
the paranoia about people with special powers, which is, I don't mind. I don't think it's overdone in this. I think
no.
And I think
And there's one character in particular who we'll get to in a bit who I think does really well. And real quick, I thought Ultra, because I tried not to watch any behind the scenes or anything. I was hoping Ultraman was going to be like a parasite from Superman. It's like, okay, and because like with all the purple and whatnot, that was kind of my hope to get a non Luthor, non Zod Superman villain in.
yeah. Well, I mean, I was thinking, please don't let it be Ultraman.
Yeah, oh God, that would have been the worst
Superman
mistake.
from another dimension. Don't do that. Don't do a multiverse on it, please.
Oh.
Marvel's got multiverse. Let them deal with that. But I did like it, and I like that. That's what a Bizarro. It wasn't me Bizarro. Me think good.
I will say I'm a little bit sad that we don't have any scenes of Superman running through one of those carousel doors.
Oh, that would have been good.
And using that to man costume.
That would have been a nice. He doesn't even open the shirt.
Yeah. There's no shirt pull. Grant, I don't know. Like that would have to be like he'd have to wear like the thickest suits and all that to cover that costume.
It never makes sense that Batman's running around in his cowl and his cape under his suit, and it's like
that would be bulging all Batman, the place.
All the heroes do it except Flash. Flash at least invented that.
The ring, yeah.
Ring, he opens it and it unfolds and expands. How does it? But it doesn't. And then he presses it again. And it sucks it back in, which is really funny because he said, "I designed this. I'm a scientist." And you're like, "You're a you're a forensic doctor for the police department. You're a chemist, and you know chemistry probably and anatomy." But maybe some mechanics, but not where you could invent the super shrinky costume ring.
Mom and Pa, real quick, they grow on me with every time I watch this movie. At first,
I will pause and be weepy when his dad comes out because that's I think my father would say something. I would hope my jaded view of my father, he was a little more sarcastic than he was more like Ma. But Jimmy, I like this. I want to say this about I love this Daily Planet crew a great deal. I do think they don't spend enough time on Perry.
Nope.
Especially when it's that actor. Give him something to do.
Wendell Pierce.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. He's a better choice than God, who was it?
Lawrence Fishburne and
Lawrence Fishburne.
But who again, great actor. But yeah, this they could have used 5-10 more minutes of Clark and the Daily Planet.
I like Cat Grant, that she looks like Cat Grant, but she's like Lois. I'm a reporter. She does a different type of reporter.
Yeah,
she's not. And that Steve Lombard's an absolute tit.
I know, but I'm such I've come around to being a genuine Steve Lombard fan. I'm like, you know what? I'm glad he's here.
Yeah. Well, it gets me is Ron Trope's there. Thorpe.
Oh.
Trope or Thorpe?
I've always said Troop. But it's like, oh yeah, he's cut out of this movie.
That doesn't make sense. Give the black guy more than one line.
I know.
That's not a deep cut.
He was a mainstay. So General Flag, he definitely kind of replaces what in another version of this movie would be like Sam Lane, and I'm kind of glad that it's not Lane, just because you were talking like the paranoia of the superheroes. Here, he's a little more like, yeah, I've got issues, but he's fine, he's doing good, all that. Whereas Lane would have been way more antagonistic from the get go.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's when it was handled the first couple times, it was okay. It was good. Mm-hmm. I do like in the new action that they're showing that he was Superboy and that he meets Sam Lane earlier and that, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think She'll look at
What I do
Luther
like
with a
how he
purple tie.
interconnected
Come on.
this to other things. Like that's the woman that knocked the woman at the table is she got this job after she knocked Waller out unconscious in Suicide Squad 2.
Oh, I didn't even remember that. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good pull.
She's the one when she's going, I'm gonna hit the button, and she cracks her and she hits her with a golf club or something.
Okay.
And
But
Economos is like all freaked out. Um, but I did like this because this is basic. This is this kind of Gunn gets some stuff across that I
without
think is he's just being observational of what's going on in society and showing, the paranoia of the other,
hmm
which is coming back. And, remembering what Superman is at its core. It's an immigrant's tale.
Oh yeah.
That's not written by the children of immigrants. It's why Cavalier and Clay dwell on it because of the creators and why how the creators families got here. And but I liked it. This is really well cast. And all right,
Oh,
Lois. We have to talk about Lois's.
perfect casting
Real quick,
again.
who's your favorite Lois Lane?
Dana Delaney. But I'm sorry, I'm being a broken record again. I'm a DCAU kid. I can't help it.
Um, I'm gonna have to say she's better than two because I mean Margot Kidder's okay. She's got the My Girl Friday
hmm
vibe going. She's really good at it. I think I'm a big Amy Adams fan, but I just don't think
God, that movie was so bad. You can't like anything about it, even Amy Adams.
I don't. But I have a
As much
problem.
as I love Amy Adams, you can't because everything about that movie sucks.
Um, yeah, I don't have a problem the woman who played Lois and Clark. I just have a problem with Dean Cain.
Yeah, yeah. I've heard a lot of people refer to it as the Terry Hatcher show, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I get it.
I found out that she's friends with this British comedian Sandy Tozig, and it freaked me out that they were like buddies. Really? Um, but yeah, I just some of the other ones were very but I think David Delaney in the cartoon was the best.
Yeah.
That was she, and I think Rachel.
Brosnahan?
Yeah, she's okay. They didn't give her enough to do.
No, no.
I would like to see more Lois in the next.
Absolutely.
I can't remember what that show is called now, but it's the Superman where they're married.
Oh, Lois and Clark and Lois. Yeah,
Superman
the
and
CW
Lois?
one.
Yeah,
It's,
that
it's the woman from the Grimm who played you'd recognize her. This is like her third. That was like her third or fourth genre show. But
I
she's.
just liked her.
I do too. And I like him as Superman. Oh, really? The guy that CW Superman, he gets it.
I'm gonna really have to give that show a shot.
Yeah, just don't the Supergirl stuff. I liked it because I did like her as Supergirl. She was a very good Supergirl, but it became very much the Angel Buffy kind of show where I've got my Scooby Gang, and I've seen so many.
Yeah, that was kind of my problem. I was trying to keep up with like two or three of those at once, and it's like, man, when you're watching all of them at the same time, it's like, man, you can just kind of cut and paste character
Yeah,
here, and it's
it
like,
got a lot like that. The one I liked the most was the Legends because once they realized that they didn't give a shit,
yeah,
that we're just going to do weird stuff and be funny, I enjoyed it. I went, okay, how are you going to shock me now? Oh, look, it's a giant plush creature stomping on monsters. But I do I like this scene too, is that they're already a couple.
yep.
And that him as Clark, he's not, he didn't try to mimic Reeves.
Right, which is definitely the right call. And I just noticed this for the first time. It's like Lois's article on like Stag Informants. I'm like, okay, that's a nice little touch. That your first banner headline, you'd absolutely have that framed.
Yeah.
And again, just how cluttered her apartment is. those
And it's a
current.
neat looking. I like the look of the apartment.
It's
That was a
very.
lot of, you know.
You can tell this is probably like in a building that was once a big house that just kind of got retrofitted.
Like
Whereas like Clark's that we'll see later is definitely like an apartment building.
Oh God, I've lived in so many. Richmond, a lot of the buildings on the street we're on, some of them are now apartment buildings that were single dwelling, single people dwelling.
Single family homes.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. When me and Leslie first started dating, I had a weird one like that. Where you came in the front door, there's a hallway, and you went in my living room, and then you went into my bedroom, then you went in the kitchen, then you went in my bathroom, and the back door was in the bathroom. It was
Uh,
fine. It made it. I just go out and sit and smoke a bowl out on the back porch. So Lewis, my landlord, and get pissed. Smoking weed. Well, I would have just blamed it on the guy behind me because he used to blow it. I could smell it through the wall.
ugh.
But I like these old kitschy like apartments. I wonder if because they shot it in Cleveland. Did they kind of look around Cleveland for what their places look like, or I
I
mean,
would
this is a
hope
sound
so.
stage for sure.
Yeah, I think it's got to be a soundstage. And real quick, I thought that the little recording device was going to play like a role of like, oh, it gets stolen, and now someone's going to figure out, Superman is Clark Kent and all that. But nope.
I mean, yeah, I just it's get to show them in there what she is. See, we
Hmm.
don't. What I like here is we actually see her interview somebody. Think about it. In most of them, she just goes and berates them and tells them she tells them what's going on.
Right.
Luther, you're doing this. Oh, Mr. Mayor, I know you're doing this. You don't see her ask questions and be a reporter. And that's Margot Kidder does a bit because they do lean into the newsroom thing. It's very much All the President's Men.
Hmm.
It's the same. It's a set looks. It's like the Paper, which was a movie, and then there was one a few years ago with Michael Keaton, which was really good.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I can't think of
Really
the
good.
name of it.
I like a good journalist saves the world kind of movie, even though nowadays we don't have real journalists anymore. But I like that you see she's a real journalist and she asks questions, and then she's just trying to get him to admit something about himself, and not in a bad way. It's just like Clark. But he's hypersensitive, especially what is it? Super shits.
Super shit, which we're about to see right here, and I think that's the only time Clark actually swears in this whole movie. And yeah, the soundbite thing, it's like, yeah, Clark, you're trying a little too hard, buddy.
He's not very good at it.
No,
And
because
when
at
he's
least when
being
he's
that young of it, I mean, it's 3 years. He's into the gig 3 years.
right.
So he's still. Are we seeing? I think is this part of the movie where the world sees him for what he really is for the first time, in a way?
N-
Because I think with Superman, when he's written, if God forbid they do another start over, which is always painful,
Please
but
don't.
that because there's always the debate: is he Clark or is he Superman?
I'm
In
always
Reeves, he is definitely Superman, and
in Clark's fake, basically.
well, that Clark is fake.
Yes.
The Clark he shows people after he moves to Metropolis is not Clark at home, because that's why he's kind of different when he's in the sequel in Annette Toole's Lana. He's less stuffy
Hmm.
in that one, and I think this one is. I'm glad he's not a dweeb, and he's not playing this dweebish kind of milk toast, shoulders slumped forward. That his hair's just a little mussy, and he wears hypno glass. They give a reason why the glasses work.
Yeah.
Because it is really stupid that you don't wear a mask and no one figures out. You just put glasses on and people can't tell. It's really, you know,
Yeah. I do like that. Like, it's like, okay, we're just like he is getting a little, he's getting a little pissy here, and it's like, and he's like, it would have been kind of funny. It's like, oh, I'm hearing some disaster. It's like, no, you're not. Yes, I am, and just flies out.
yeah. Well, I like that he's going to walk out because it's just he doesn't. It's not all the super stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe they do a flashback one day in like a future one. I mean, I don't know how many with the way the Warner Brothers sale and all that stuff is like. How many of these we going to get before it gets?
Yeah, I'm
You have one company try to manage all these properties. It will
like I said,
be,
I'm just glad we got this one. If we didn't
yeah, it
get
was
anything
nice.
else,
See the next one.
we got the first Superman movie I walked out of a theater happy with.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, I
Super
love the first Christopher Reeves one. I mean, I really hate the ending, but I really do love the movie.
hmm
I really have an affection for those first two. I can't stand the Richard Pryor one, which is sad.
I want to reevaluate that one, but
I'll
I just
rewatch
need
it
to come
sometime
back to
soon.
it.
Maybe we'll do an episode about that. I haven't watched it in decades. I've only watched the Christopher Reeves directed one once.
Oh, that yeah, that's a no for me.
That's a big. If you watch it,
I don't know, maybe.
you know.
Like at what point, like one strand of his hair is holding up like like a 10-ton weight or something like that. It
Doesn't he
really.
rebuild the Great Wall of China with his eyes?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I think
It's such
I know what
though
you're talking about now.
because you were watching and going, "What the fuck?"
uh, and if we're gonna say, I do love the fact that you just use the Kingdom Come crest. I think it looks cool. I always have
The what?
the Kingdom Come Superman logo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. And
Um,
also
one
glad they
thing
did
I
not say
one
family crest in this movie because I always think that's stupid. Even in the '78 movie, I think it's dumb whenever Mark Waid tries to make it a thing. But
uh,
yeah,
I do like the scene, but some of the stuff that she does while she's in the nanotech sounds like it would be. It looks like it would be painful
yeah,
when she does that handstand and then her hands turn into her feet
Yeah,
and her
it's
head
gross.
come out of her butt.
I don't like it.
oh,
Like
this one right here. It's like,
there.
why'd you do that?
Yeah, it's very contortionist, and I don't like it.
Uh,
I don't think you like the character Ragdoll. She's a
oh, ooh, no,
they.
that's any of. Uh,
I did not like this.
oh, well, apparently it was going to get even worse. Like there was a scene where like Ultraman was just going to punch Crypto really hard that they cut out.
Yeah, that'd have been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't kill the dog. Don't. I've never seen Old Yeller.
Uh, I think I watched it in like fourth grade or something.
There's a
Yeah, it
stand-up
would.
comic who talks about how tough he is as a kid was based on the movies, and one is Old Yeller. We had to see Old Yeller, Sounder, you know.
Where the red fern grows.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
None of us as children read those books, and then we wonder why, even even before we started making kids do active shooter drills, we wonder why we were all traumatized. Then started making kids do shit like active shooter drills, and we can't figure out why people are messed up.
yeah.
So this is the one bit of the movie where I'm like, okay, how's the timing on this work? Because it's like, when are they like in Antarctica or whatever, and when is the battle taking place? I can't quite figure that out.
I think it's supposed to be linear.
Okay.
I don't think we're jumping around at all. I think this is the next day.
Okay, so like, but it's like they're saying this was a distraction while they were in the fortress. So I'm like, that's what was throwing me.
Oh, I know. I think it's yes, this is keeping Superman distracted.
From the
But more
fortress?
more so from the aftermath of it, that they need to keep him distracted so they can use the evidence against him, kind of thing. But I
Oh,
get what you're
okay.
saying.
Yeah. And I guess I have no problem with Jor-El and God, what's his mom? Inza?
I don't.
Whenever like Superman is more focused on Jor-El than like Ma and Pa, I'm always kind of a little weirded out by that.
No, yeah. My thing is, I get really tired of the hologram that talks back to him.
Yeah, because it's
It,
like, then are you even dead?
hmm?
Oh, but it's like, yeah, like when Marlon Brando, it's like, so he's still around then, basically.
Yeah, it's yeah. Except that when they had to redo two, he wouldn't come back. So
Well,
And also Richard Lester, the director, I think, went, I'm not dealing with him. Fuck
uh,
him.
yeah, I don't. Quite frankly, I don't blame him, and I
You know,
love this kaiju design. I
he's
think
not
it.
very good. See, and that's the thing about Superman 1 is great, but it's it was a very artsy way to do Krypton.
Yeah,
And I can't think any of the movies that where they really get Krypton good.
yeah, that's. So I was thinking about this when I was watching it to take notes. Would it have been cool if instead of like this like dinosaur looking guy, it was they used a Titano or whatever, or would that have been too much?
What is
Now,
that?
Titano is a giant ape that Lois befriended, and
It became
every so
King
often he
Kong
turns into a giant and kind of stomps around Metropolis, breaking shit.
Okay.
with kryptonite laser beams.
Oh my god, he does have kryptonite laser beam eyes. Um, no, I think that would have been bit much. And
Okay.
this one, this is actually a really cute giant monster.
Oh,
So
I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I was just thinking it was just a thought that crossed my mind.
it's the people were afraid was he going to do Guardians of the Galaxy. That is the most Guardians of the Galaxy thing he does in the whole movie.
Yeah. And even then, it's like it works. It's a unique design. It looks cool. It's like when you're saying taking kids away, it's like I don't think a kid would be freaked out by this monster.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's this balance of making these movies kid friendly. And
Hmm.
some of my problem with Marvel, and I've liked all the Marvel movies on one level or not. Some are
Hmm.
better than others. Some work for me, some don't. But they really are never kid friendly enough for me.
Yeah.
You got to find that level where you can hook this 6-year-old, 7-year-old should be able to see this and not get too freaked out.
Yeah. And I think like you could take a
You
6-year-old
just
to
need to
this
be
one.
built hardier like me.
No, it's just, I got taken to movies at inappropriate age.
So the first movie I was at, I was like 1, and my parents wanted to see Star Trek 6, but they couldn't afford a babysitter, so they just brought me along.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And my parents wonder why I'm screwed up the way I am.
Is
I'm
that
like,
Undiscovered Country?
yeah, it's Undiscovered Country.
I love Undiscovered
It's
Country.
a great one.
Yeah, it is. Um, Christopher Plummer and Shatner, two guys from Tufts University. Oh, not Tufts, McNair. It's the one in Toronto. Um, but
I forgot it was GBS. Okay, that's nice.
yeah, I saw we have a Big Bellies. That
Chacos are
Jitters,
definitely,
Jitters from the Flash TV show.
yep. Chacos, I definitely saw that, which for my
Where's
Martian
that
Manhunter
from?
Love and Heart makes me happy. Uh, so
I do like
I,
this fight scene. All right, I'm gonna
I
ask
think
you something. You had no idea who these heroes were, did you?
No, I mean, I'd heard you talk about them,
Okay.
but I didn't really know who they were.
Did you did you like Guy, the Green Lantern? Nate
He,
Fillion?
he was funny.
He is. He's grown on me over the years.
I mean, he was definitely not my favorite of the three, but he
Oh,
was fine. Mostly I was confused because you kept talking about how there are multiple Green Lanterns
yeah, there's thousands of them.
and that,
Yeah, we don't call him Green Lantern. Fans don't call him that. He's God.
yeah, and
yeah,
I thought Green Lantern was just, like Superman
No.
or Hawk Girl.
Well, Hawk Girl is kind of more like Green Lantern than she is.
Mr. Terrific.
Of her.
Well, no,
Well,
no, but Hawkman and Hawk Girl are in a permanent cycle of reincarnation,
Okay.
and they're from and one of their incarnations is husband and wife archaeologists in the
Okay. I
40s.
really don't like her smishing his eye.
it's,
Oh, when she punches his in the face.
Yeah, and when
Yeah.
they start doing this, I don't like
oh,
it. I don't like
oh,
it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
yeah.
It
I'm glad
makes
they at least acknowledge that it's gross.
my eye. Yes, it's gross and it makes my eye twitch.
Hmm.
But,
Look, I'm just glad they didn't. I'll add teeth stuff to it because that would have made me just freak out.
you know, But Guy and Hawk Girl, one of her incarnations, she's a space cop, and Guy's a space cop. Are there any other? Oh, there's the Dark Stars and the more space cops.
Uh, yeah. And by the Mr. Terrific, I think probably the MVP of the supporting cast here in this
Yeah.
movie.
Oh God, yeah. I've been watching him in For All Mankind. He's their
Oh,
Elon Musk uh, allegory.
gosh. Oh, yeah, yeah. You've told me about that. So I'm
And
really gonna have to.
he's less a dick.
Yeah.
He's just conceited. He is a dick, but so I like Kat. I don't even know who this actress is, but she did. Kat can be
Very flirty.
kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It's just outdated. It's an outdated. I kind of like in the Supergirl TV show. Clarissa Flockhart played her, and I liked her because she was a no nonsense boss, and she
Hmm.
was an entry, and she was a lot deeper than she played it one way, and then they start to write her like, oh, she's figuring out that she's Supergirl. She's not an
Yeah.
idiot. She's just she's a runs a magazine, is a reporter in some way. So look at it. See, this is what I love. You don't
It,
have to do the ooh ah stuff like in like some of the other ones. Look in the air. Oh, all the thing about there's a man flying. I like that they already know it.
um. Oh God. What's his name from the state playing the late night talk show host?
Oh, I like him. He's in that. He's in a CNN panel show with Amber. God, I can't remember her name. She was a writer for Seth Meyer, and he's the other permanent panelist, and it's a news show. Well, it's news things, and they bring on real politicians, real newsmakers, and then they just bust on people. He's very funny in it.
Michael Ian Black.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
This
it's a
is the
former.
one oh, go
You
ahead.
like it, but I like. But everybody turns on him super quick. It's
And
very
that's
much
the
like a comic book.
hmm
This is a very comic, more a little more comic booky thing.
yeah. This definitely sometimes this movie for good and for ill, it's like you picked up like issue 2 out of 6.
Yeah, there's a little recapping every so often.
Hmm.
Reading, Kirby, as we were reading through comics that were not meant to be serialized in batches, sometimes it's painful. We both admitted that. Like, this is not to be read in a huge chunk.
No.
Where there are other modern comics is like, oh, I need all 50 issues to understand this, and I don't want to take a break because I'm not going to remember between month to month.
That's why I do so many like binge readings when I finally have a full series collected. It's like I just got need to do this all in one go or I won't remember.
I haven't been able to do that in years. I have I'm going to read 15 issues of Wonder Woman by next Saturday, but it's the press stuff. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Um, and thinking about all the people that did Superman, and I was thinking about him today because it's like, the man did. Wait a minute, he didn't do much Batman, but he did. He did well. Oh, Lonely Place of Dying. But then he had a run. He had a huge run on Superman. He had a great run on Superman. I like his Superman.
I'm sorry, Miss. Who'd you say?
George Perez.
Oh yeah, yeah, Perez.
Yeah,
I've got. I mean, before I was even doing a big collection of Superman stuff, I picked some of his up just because of the cover was awesome.
yeah. He's okay at it. He proved he could write. I think the thing he wrote best was Wonder Woman. Because then he handed it off to people. People are doing his Wonder Woman. They're not doing Malton's Wonder Woman.
I love it. I love that that's Guy's first thing. You have a secret harem?
And I don't think Guy's not even wrong here because it's like if that was like he says, if that was true, that is kind of what he is supposed to do as a Green Lantern is protect Earth from alien despots. But he does give him the privacy, which I think is the
Yeah.
right kind of balance there.
Yes, for sure.
How short is that girl playing Hawk Girl? She's got to be like maybe 5 foot.
Nah, these guys may not even be. Well, Cornsweet's 6 feet plus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know Nathan Billenstall, but most film actors, men are under like 5'10".
Oh yeah, like Tom Cruise, I could fit in my pocket.
He was looking old. We watched the last Mission Impossible. He ain't dead, so that it ain't the last Mission Impossible, Coach. So can we just be honest about it? He didn't die. At least they killed Daniel Craig.
I don't think they're gonna.
I hated that movie.
He's looking a little too old, even though he's in shape.
I think they really are done.
Okay, Lois with that pen in her mouth, that tells me former smoker. I can't explain it beyond that.
Yeah, which is never part of the character. They
I get
always they insert that in the films and stuff. It's like, why would she smoke? Why are you making she smoke? This guy is great.
Oh yeah,
I don't even know where they found him.
no idea.
I think he's one of those Russian expats that moved out, gotten out of Russia and become active.
He's Eastern European. He's not Russian, but he probably is in that. He's old enough. He grew up in the USSR.
Well, after the wall fell, and I'm a big fan of like 2010. The Odyssey continues. I
Uh-huh.
actually like a little more than I like 2001.
I get it.
It's got a plot.
Yeah, it does. Stuff happens in it.
And it's a really good cast. Like
It
some of
is.
those were Russian people that got out right before the wall fell.
I think he's Czech.
Is he Czech?
I think so. I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah, probably. But a lot of them came here and they play heavies. There's that one guy plays bad Russian gang lord and everything. I think he's in Nobody and in one of the Wick movies.
Oh, that does not. I've yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Like, uh,
I love Nobody.
Oh, he's Croatian Danish.
wow. Okay, that's
What?
that is a combination right there.
What is that?
Okay.
Croatian Danish.
Okay. That's odd. Okay, so we're in the
Pocket
we got
universe.
this little construct or whatever. Comic book logic, 100%. The rules, which are really vague.
Do not make sense,
Yeah,
but
the
you kind of
proton
gotta go
river,
with
the
it.
anti-proton river is going to kill us all, but they go swimming in it.
I was gonna bring that up when we got there.
But that they have this. I like that. I like that they didn't call them, what is it,
Helix.
Helix.
Yep.
They just gave them numbers. I like that they had capes like the Superman robots in the Silver Age.
And they just straight up call them Superman robots, and I love that.
Yeah, I do too. They don't look like him. That's good because that always kind of creepy. You're going to make an army of robots of yourself.
And it just raises more questions.
Yeah.
Just so much.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing to me is that in 3 years they had not actually Superman and Lex hadn't met yet.
I never even thought of that. So he's not from Smallville.
Nope, definitely not. And
That
again,
I don't like it when they reinsert that.
I go back and forth on that, honestly.
If it's done well, it's good.
This was the moment that I was like, this is the greatest Lex Luthor ever.
Yes.
Because when he talks into the cup.
Yep.
Ugly dog in the cape.
And I like that Superman said the dog, not my dog, just
Right.
setting us up for the end.
Yep.
Oh, I like it. We'll get to it in that scene where they talk about him and Lois talk about the dog.
Mm-hmm. You
Because
had to have the
I
peacemaker.
heard someone complain about the motivation of Superman to turn himself in and why he's going through it. And it went, dude, if you can't root for the dog, you're an asshole.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. And
Yeah.
man, that's a real yeah. Guessing Clark doesn't spend a lot of time in this apartment for how bare it is.
Yeah. But is
Uh,
this one of those universes where people all have these luxury apartments and they really should be able to afford them?
I was thinking that just with even Lois's, maybe with Clark's, it raises even more questions. Because yeah,
Working a newspaper in the in the
2025, yeah,
2020s, man. Yeah, you're not making shit.
yeah.
I do like that they just have a superhero battle happening outside the window while they have this conversation.
Oh, I love it. It just perfect. I think they call it an interdimensional imp, so it's like, oh, Mr. Mixie Spitlick's in this. I'll take it.
The big green baseball bat.
Ah,
I do like the scene with them where they they make peace after their little spat.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's just so broken, and the only thing he can really the only thing he can focus on, like I said, the dog.
Yep.
You can't do anything else. Maybe I can just get close to the dog. He's there. It's just a really nice moment. I think Gunn's a better screenwriter than some people give him credit.
Yeah, no, because I think a lot of like the emotion in this, like you're saying here, it's like, no, it works. It's believable.
It is. It's not melodramatic. It's not, oh no, I'm dying from blah. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just they have real conversations.
Mm-hmm.
He drinks cocoa because he can't get a buzz. I think that's why.
I know that's why you drink cocoa.
No, I drink cocoa because I'm old and I'm cold. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you think he drinks cocoa not because it's wholesome, but because
No,
he
just
can't
because
get a
it's
buzz?
sweet. Because the caffeine would do nothing to him. Because he even says it under yellow. They can't get drunk because of the red sun. Their bodies just kill the alcohol. Because they heal super fast because of the yellow sun. Yellow sun does everything. And that's kind of what I like about Woman of Tomorrow is you give her a reason to be out in space other than and make her more human. Clark's human in this. This is the one thing I think about this movie that captures. It's either is he Clark or is he Superman? He's both. Superman is Clark and Clark is Superman.
yeah, they're
It's he behaves the same way. He's got hypno glasses, whatever.
what the
But
hell?
you know what I mean? He's the same person. He's very down to earth. He's very real. They're not asking him to play just out, but okay, Mrs. You know what I mean? I mean, it worked in 19 whatever. When did Superman come out? 77?
38.
78? Okay.
Oh, that yeah, that one, 78, 70, yeah.
Okay, so that worked in that language in film.
He's out there all alone and he's probably scared.
It's true. And that's that's doing the right thing. That's why
Yep.
you do it. I mean, I like that. I love these little soft moments.
And this is probably what the first Lois that isn't like a military brat in like 40 years. And because they're the punk rock conversation, obviously, setting up for the end. And one of my favorite conversations I ever had at work was we're talking about music. And I'm like, I called the Offspring pop punk for suburban white kids, and everyone was like, "Yeah, but Kirby didn't know an awful lot about it." I'm like, "What do you guys think I am?" uh,
Yeah, had a lot of product in that hair.
oh God, yeah, no,
I
that's
don't, I like that when he gets slammed by Ultraman. He goes, "I came in peacefully." What the? And see, when
Wait Street.
I do, having watched season 2 of Peacemaker,
Hmm.
that they set that up in here. That why Flag Senior he starts out pro Superman, pro hero,
Yep,
and then he ends up doing the exact same thing that Luther wanted to do with the same skeezy fucking people.
yep,
They're dancing to it. I love that second season, and that's evil. The cliffhanger was evil.
yeah. I'm just my fear with that is always kind of what the problems with the MCU was, where it's like I gotta watch everything. I'm like, no, how about I don't?
You don't have to, but you can. There's threads in this.
Right.
You know that if
And I'm
something
fine.
happens to a character in one show, it's not that, it's not to say it's just Flag turns into a dick, turns into Waller. He
Yeah.
turns into Waller.
Oh, but he's dumber than Waller, which is the problem.
Well, he's also grief. I mean, but it's about grief. It's all because of the grief.
Yep.
When he finds out in the second season that who's killed his son. I like that, and I like, we don't know what his Batman's going to be about, and maybe he said, he's not going to do these things linear. Jump around. I'm looking forward to Woman of Tomorrow because a woman's going to do a big science fiction piece. I'd like to
Yep.
see that. You know,
Yep.
some new, and I've only seen her in like two episodes of the sitcom she was in with Tim Minchin. Was it?
Yep.
It's
She's
about
in
a
House of the
guy.
Dragon, and the problems with that show aren't her fault.
Yeah, well, she's only in six episodes, and then they change her for an older
Yeah.
version. Just
Yeah.
what? That's insulting.
Uh, well, I'll skip my George R. R. Martin
Yeah,
problems.
well, that's not him. That's the TV producer
That's TV producers, but
doing
yeah, and
silly things. But she looks good as Supergirl.
she does. She really does. I think she looks good at the end of this movie and what we saw in the trailer. I think, you know,
I love that trailer.
yes, I could have done without Crypto peeing on the newspaper, but that's the only quibble I have.
Yeah, I mean, there's punk rock, and then there's unsanitary.
Yeah, and I love Metamorpho both in the comics and in this movie. I really like the actor. I know him best. He was in all four seasons of Barry as one of like the Bolivian gangsters they had to deal with in Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Just
thinking of it.
watch the first two seasons of Barry. Don't watch the last two. That's all I'm gonna say on that. It's
I want to check
disappeared.
it out because Henry Winkler's in it.
Oh, and he is again. Just watch the first Henry Winkler. It's some of the funniest he's done since like those original Arrested Development seasons.
Oh, I
'Cause
love him in Waterboy. That it
oh
does
God,
it.
he was in that.
He's the coach. I love him in it. Oh, Kathy Bates.
I love the way Jimmy just keeps watching the sugar
Uh,
pour into the
That's a
coffee.
that's a wink to Margot Kidder.
I also could not take my eyes off how much sugar was going into there. And I like sugar.
her tea. I
It's an
cannot be her
exact
dentist.
there's a scene in uh one of the first two Superman movies. I think it's the first one. Lois does that. What I like about, and I said about it when we did the review with Brent. This is my favorite Jimmy.
I'm again like I get wanting. I agree. I get wanting to give Lois some more. I agree with that. But at the same time, it's like Jimmy is like one of comics' oldest supporting characters, and this is like the first time in a Superman movie he's had a memorable role.
That he's just not taking pictures. Oh, sure thing, Mr. Kid.
Yeah,
You know, those kids sidekicks like him, Snapper
Robin,
Carr, um,
Rick Jones.
Rick Jones. They start as these they're 40-year-old guys writing teenage boys in the 50s and 60s, and it's just kind of creepy.
Yeah, and
And um this one is that he's important and that all the girls are no one's hot for Clark. Everyone's hot for Jimmy in the newsroom. I think it's great.
it really is because it's like not only were the two girls flirting with him earlier, he had a picture of him and two between two other girls on his desk, two different girls, and it's like, yeah.
Oh my God. It was great. And it's great that some of the best moments and the jokes are from him, but
Hmm.
it's not downplayed. This is just me.
uh
See, and also like that Luther's just an evil piece of shit.
oh, uh,
He's just,
there is just some perfect Luthor in this, just irredeemable and
I mean, one, he's really an incredible actor.
yeah, oh yeah, Nicholas Holt. I've loved him in everything. You know, he was in Fury Road. He was the Beast in those some of those X-Men movies.
Yep.
I liked him in that.
Yeah,
I like that first class movie. I did like that.
yeah, First Class I think is probably my favorite of those X-Men's.
Uh,
He's done more non-genre stuff that I have also liked him in that I'm just totally spacing on.
this is I mean, I even like him in the boxer trunks.
Yeah.
Oh
Ugh.
man. But he's not, he's a very different Rick Mason.
Oh yeah. He is not like Rex is way more Indiana Jones-ish a
But
lot of the time.
I kind of like that he's softer. But he's also just been stuck in a prison cell watching some maniac touch his kid.
Yep. I- Uh, yeah, and again, I think for all the extra superheroes that they added to this movie, which I know is a criticism for some people, I'm like, I think they picked good ones to that didn't overshadow, but helped illustrate and add to it the whole movie.
She's really good.
Oh God, Jim, you gotta be careful with crazy sometimes.
Yeah, well, I like the whole thing about your mom. Your mom, yeah, yeah, she loves you. Yeah, from the one time you met her.
Uh,
She,
yeah,
I
no,
just it was a way of doing Miss Tessmacher without doing Miss Tessmacher.
no, isn't this a, no? I think they did call her Eve Tessmacher in this.
Do they call her Tessmacher?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they call her Tessmacher.
But I mean, she's different than
Oh yeah, she's
Valerie
real different
Prime.
than
Valerie Prime is good. I mean, they
yeah,
were hit. Hackman, her, and Beatty were a good comedy group
yep.
because they have to do the heavy lifting in the comedy. I mean, Gene Hackman is not known for his comic chops.
No,
I think he
even though
probably
he's
only did like 3 comedies.
yeah, let's see,
One was La Cage Paul.
Young Frankenstein.
Oh my God. But yeah,
Yeah,
that was just I want to be in the movie. And he
yeah,
played,
and that which yeah.
but it's great because they were just friends and he put him in the movie. Will you be any good at it? It's like, how many? I can
I'll
do.
make espresso.
Oh, he's great in it. I love Hackman.
Put him in the pocket.
Oh my God, he's so creepy. And then he's just an asshole too. Jimmy's just he's not a very, he's a
No.
player. Jimmy a player.
I don't know if we ever one of my favorite single issues of comics was a James Robinson Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen special. And so it's all centered on him. It's like right before New Krypton starts. We might want to talk about that issue sometime. I think it's
That'd be cool. I like
worth
that
checking.
because I don't think I've read it.
Yeah, it's
Um,
well worth checking out.
like I've got all of Robinson's Justice League, but I didn't read it.
Meanwhile, sorry.
I know. Okay. I like that that is just a train station in Cleveland.
Yep.
It is actually a train station and that they're taking it over. Um, I like the mural showing all the heroes through history that we already know about.
Yep. And again, some deep cuts. Like one
The
of two
two versions of Max Mercury.
that made me so happy when I realized that. Like there's someone from the Demon Knight series in there.
Yeah.
Uh Liberty Bell, which again makes me super happy. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a Liberty Bell movie. I don't care. I'll take a Liberty Bell
Do a Justice
25.
Society movie set in the 40s
Mm-hmm.
and just set it in the 40s. You could do it like shit, just do it like an Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
Those are period pieces. They hold up.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not,
This is of the cloth. I just love it.
It's a great line.
Says the woman who has 2 degrees from the same seminary.
Seminaries.
Oh,
They're
that's
both Presbyterian, but I went to different schools.
nice Presbyterian, right?
Yes.
Not the crazy
No.
sexist ones.
No.
Good.
Never.
Mhm. But I do like this is a neat set. They're good.
Of the call.
Yeah.
And I like his mask.
I am amazed at how good they got it too, because I saw like they tried to include Mr. Terrific in Arrow, and it looked like a
Look
CW.
uncomfortable.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
that for somebody.
I do wish Hawk Girl had a little more to do.
I do too. And I like her in The Last of Us.
Oh yeah, she is real
She
good
is
in
so
that.
good in that. But if she's that much smaller than Lois, that's she's a little bitty person.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it while we're recording. I'm going to look up an implied vow.
Well, they put people's heights in Wikipedia now, celebrities. It's like, Why
Yeah,
does
but I don't, like I said, with Tom Cruise, wherever Wikipedia or Google says, I'm taking like 3 inches off because if Stallone's above 5'7", I'll eat my hat.
no, they're all pygmies. It's then when you get someone like Goldblum, who's what, 5'6'5", 6'6".
Something like it really shows.
Well, my brother-in-laws are both 5 inches taller than me, probably 100 inches tall. Um, I got an agent works for me now. I was teasing about how tall he is. Two of my late night people are 6'5".
I, so,
I want to
Oh,
know.
I
I'm gonna
think he
have
has
to.
an exact number.
Huh? What's the exact number?
How many chicks dig his hair?
Oh,
yeah, 370. Yeah, that's guy multiplying a good deal. I was amazed that someone remembered that Metropolis is in Delaware, or at least sometimes is in Delaware.
yeah. So I've got the little
I've been to Metropolis in Indiana.
yeah.
I need to go there.
It's
Yeah.
so fun and kind of weird. I've also been to Santa Claus, Indiana.
Nice. Wait, I've been to Santa Claus, Indiana too. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But Metropolis is cool. It's got a gigantic Superman in the middle of their town square.
They should.
Yes,
mhm. Do they have its birthday is February 29th?
probably.
Oh, that's deep
You
cut.
didn't know that, did you?
I
That
did.
you did? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Ross, is it some weird thing that takes up my brain where more important stuff should go? Of course I remember it.
Yeah. That Superman's fictional birthday is the 29th. He's one of those leap year babies.
I once, at a previous job, I worked with, there were two people in the same office who had that as their birthday. And it's like, what are the odds of that?
Yeah.
Uh, and I just, Mr. Terrific just having absolutely none of Lois's whiny girl problem, relationship problems.
Yeah. I like that he calls out the bad guy. Ah, I can smell the piss like in the desert. This is another. This
Peak
is pretty
comic
rough.
Luthor. Like,
The Russian roulette game.
yeah. It's like I can see this with so many different artists, like with these exact, comic panel shots.
But see, yeah, this is, and even the movement feels like you're moving across the panel a bit.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like Wes Anderson, who's everything's in the proscenium.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, see, I love his stuff like that. It works for what he does. Grand Budapest, one of my favorite movies. I think it's my favorite movie of his. Um, One because Ray Fiennes just is. I didn't realize he was funny, let alone that funny. He's really, and he plays it straight with
I,
such glee. There's a bit of glee. He's really just good at. But see even the pulling back of the camera. I just maybe I'm just hyper fixated on. There's a scene toward the end that it's 100% in.
uh, Let me see if I can call that out when we get to it,
Yeah,
because I have an idea of which one you're thinking of. Again, they got Metamorpho really purple and orange, which I like.
and because he was like it doesn't matter if it. See, when they change things, because I want to make it more realistic. It's about
No.
what?
Best scene in the whole movie.
Oh,
Oh, that, yeah.
I love the song they're playing.
The music, I was gonna say, it's really like the music with the action that makes it.
So I heard
Like,
it.
otherwise, it wouldn't be the best if it was just one or the other.
Okay.
I agree 100%, Leslie.
I was when I first heard it, I was like, why is that sound familiar? Why is it during COVID, I went down this rabbit hole of British comedians, and there was a duo called Morecambe and Wise. And they're famous in this country for a brief Beatles clip because they had them on, but they were like Carol Burnett, and they were huge popular and worked on both networks and all this. This is their exit song. This is their song. I mean, it's a standard. It's an English variety standard song about sunshine. And what's what they would sing at the end of every show. And then they turn around and they would skip off stage to this song. I love her just freaking out. Like, what?
It's like I woke up today to do some investigative journalism. I was not prepared for this.
Right.
I do love that all the Raptor suits are the purple and green Luther colors. Uh,
But I like it. It's comic book fighting. These guys would be dead for all him throwing them around, but no one really got hurt.
yeah, which again, after some previous Superman movies, is the right call.
Yeah.
Um,
Again, the thing is, you don't need to be dark and gritty. It needs to be fun,
yep,
and it's got to be a extra. It's the things that make a good genre show, and it's a use a Whedon thing. And Russell Davies talks about it too. Is it should be a little bit soap opera, should be a little bit action, it should be a little bit of comedy.
yep.
It's why Firefly, I think, is his best. I mean, as good as Buffy was, and I loved Angel. I like that show, but um, you gotta find that mixture of humor because why take this thing overly seriously? It should be fun. It should be, just a fun, you should have a fun experience.
Right. And it's like you can do Dark Superman. You can do, but it's like you can't be your focus, especially for like a big movie like this.
Yeah, for
Not,
something like that, you got to build to it
yeah.
because you have to have the
You have
finale where
this,
he saves the day.
yeah.
It's
Uh,
the exile in space.
I cannot wait to actually read that next year when I
You've
start.
never read it?
No, and so I was already planning on doing a big Superman collection and reading from like the
Mhm.
eight from Man of Steel on, but as soon as I saw this movie, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really gonna focus and try and finish up that collection.
Yeah, I started to read it when I was getting those volumes of Man of Steel. It holds up. I think it's still good. I think the
Yeah.
World's Finest is the weakest at the beginning. But
Oh,
because you're reading it in the order that he wanted you to read it, and the World's Finest were like jarring. It's all of a sudden you're in a team up book.
okay.
But it's good. The press stuff is good too, but it's also when you're getting Stern and them all the people that end up being doing the Triangle era start coming in.
Like yeah, Stern or like Ordway's there from the beginning, right?
Yeah,
At
he's
least as
working
artist.
when Wolfman leaves the Adventures of Superman. I think it's when it becomes Ordway's book, pretty much.
Okay.
But they're all good because once you get because that's why they go into the Triangle. They're already doing that.
They're just formalizing it.
Yeah, and Mike Carlin had come over, and Mike Carlin is, I mean, he's a good editor. He might have made some decisions I didn't like, but
Yeah, I get it. And yeah, so uh
I do like that they show his metamorphosed powers a little bit,
yep.
and how he explains how they work. But why is he wearing pants?
Look,
You
he's a
think they
grown
didn't want to?
man.
They didn't want to do him, with nothing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and yeah, I was gonna say it's like, look, he's still a grown man.
Yeah, they're good together. Mr. Terrific and Lois.
Yeah, they've got really good chemistry, and it's one of the bits where it's like, yeah, you do kind of need him because if it was just Lois, it's like, okay, I can buy Lois. Like if it was already open, it's like, is she also a master hacker? Okay, I can take it, but it's like I think having the duo helps.
I
You
love
know,
this. The T spheres. They're
It's three-dimensional. Circles are flat. It's great.
This is a very different Michael Holt.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is a Michael maybe on the spectrum a little bit.
But he's angry, Michael. Michael's not angry. Well, I know that's not
It
true.
depends.
John's, they did layer him.
Yeah, yes, because like some of my favorite scenes in JSA are him and Peter just kind of debating like religion and all this stuff.
Yeah, that's
And
right. Yeah, I like Peter's. I like that Dr. Fate. I mean, Dr. Midnight.
hmm
I like Beth. I don't know. It's since I've never finished reading Infinity. I don't know how Beth is originally, but I like John's is making her a little younger and
yeah,
more like in the TV show.
yeah. again, I need to pick up my buddy JR help me finish that my Infinity Ink run, so I'll be reading that soon too. And
Yeah,
I'll let you know as I kind of spiral into madness.
um,
Yeah, you can only like people want the white eyes on the mask. You can only do it for little bits of
yeah, I
time. It
don't
just
like. I want to see their
doesn't
eyes.
work. Yeah, it doesn't work in movies, guys. I'm sorry.
No, you don't need it.
Yeah,
I understand with Spider-Man, it makes sense.
yeah. But it's like Batman, you can't have it in a
No, I
movie.
got yeah, because you're taking that away from the actor.
Yeah,
You put a mask on him, give him his eyes.
yep.
I think as much as I always wanted to see Hawkeye in a Hawkeye costume in the Marvel movies,
Uh-huh.
I get it. I get it. Um,
I think there's a way you probably could have done it, but yeah. But it's like they covered up Chris Evans a lot, and sorry, Jeremy Renner, you're not as good looking as Chris Evans.
yeah, I think he's a good Hawkeye though. I do like his Hawkeye. As a Hawkeye fan, I approved, especially when they did the TV show and they kind of tied it into the the more recent run of Hawkeye.
Oh, okay. Like the fraction stuff, or
Oh
more
yes,
recent than
they're taking
that.
it right from Strike. He battles the tracksuits mafia. There's a dog called Pizza.
A
Um,
dog called Pizza.
yeah, there's an issue where it's all told from the dog's point of view. There's no dialogue. It won best single issue from the Eisners.
I do like Metamorpho with the Raptors.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
About how he's just so like flat about his response to them. What are you going to do? Splash us? Yes.
yeah.
like, yeah, because it's like, guys, I can just burst it. You're wherever you're gonna throw at me is not gonna really hurt me.
Yeah.
Right.
And, yeah, the effects here look really good. I think having it
Yes,
being
with
kind of this,
Gloria, I don't even can't even say.
Whatever that is.
uh,
How is that not killing them?
I was actually wondering that myself. It's these two
They
guys
just
in the
said that they
pro.
just held this kid hostage. I wouldn't really say anything.
Yeah, I mean, like, it wouldn't bug me
You
here.
were trying to harm my child. I'm gonna kill all of you. And the only bad thing about it is I'm not gonna be able to kill you twice.
I was trying to figure out, like, in the river thing, regardless of whatever comic book science they call it, it's like, how's that kid not getting
Uh-oh.
splashed with it?
Uh-oh. Yeah, I do like this fight scene. They did a really good job. Very comic booky.
Yep. Because like, is this how black holes actually work? No. Is this, but do I give a damn?
No.
No, because this is a Superman scene. Like,
This
I'm
would be
gonna super
like,
breath out my way
this would
out.
be the Dan Jurgens act of a section in the Triangle era, where it's, you're basically everybody takes a turn being the big event for that period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still think they should do that again. See, and Metamorpho is perfect. He does everything that he does in the comic books.
Yep. And to set it up for the movie, it's like, this isn't gonna kill me. I might not be able to get out of it, but it's not gonna kill me.
So he uses his super breath to push him back out. What the fuck? That's very Silver Age.
That's simple. But again,
I love it.
yeah, I love it. And
Benitez crypto.
uh, in the right point to use the theme song.
Yep.
You were so weird.
It's so great.
Uh,
A man, a weird dog, a weird baby, and a squiggly man. Hey,
because
I want a Terrifics movie.
seriously, give me like an HBO miniseries, anything. I'll take it.
When I got that compendium, I read it straight through.
Yeah, no, it is.
Both halves are good. I like
I did too. I just wish that they printed the last three issues individually, so I don't feel compelled to get the compendium.
because they were never reprinted. They were never printed, were they?
You know, because they came out
They
right
only
when
came out in the
COVID hit.
trade, right?
Yeah, only in trade.
I think that's one of my favorite Lemire comics
Mm-hmm. It's such a good lineup too.
because he
Speaking,
does all that thing where he reinvents stuff without, but it's not as I don't want to say heavy-handed, but like not like Black Hammer.
hmm I think the makeup largely works for how sick or poisoned he is.
What is Metamorpho made of?
Um,
Like, because his body kind of looks like it's rocks or boils.
all right, this is you. You can explain that.
Okay. Um, okay, so short version is
And then he got
every
like a
element
rocket
you
coming
can
out of
think
him.
of. So it's like the hard minerals in our bodies like
Okay.
metamorphized to give him that look.
Because what he does is he turns himself into is it mineral?
Any element. Sometimes it's only
Any element. So he can turn into anything in the periodic table.
Yeah.
So he really isn't in the comics. He's like a Ken doll.
yeah.
He doesn't wear a costume. It's just his body's made up of different elements at different times.
Okay.
But he does have a child with his human girlfriend.
Okay.
He's human. His boss and his girlfriend at the time's dad, Simon Stagg. There's a Stagg Industries, right? And there's a
Yeah.
Stagg Industries in this movie too.
Yeah, that's where they were having the secret harem argument. Yeah, so in the comics, in the Bob Haney, so again, take an edible when you read it. You
Bob
know,
Haney was on something when he wrote his comics. They were weird.
yeah, like he started out as like a Indiana Jones type. He got this thing called the Orb of Ra, and that's what turned him into this.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, in reading those comics for the first time, it's like he would put on like a Scooby Doo mask at
Uh-huh.
the start of each issue to try and hide it before it inevitably always got destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that. But yeah, he's just made of this thing, and him and his Sapphires. Is it Sapphire? What's her name?
hmm Yeah,
Sapphire
Sapphire Stack.
is in love, but but he's my daddy. He's a fucking lunatic. And he has a
He's.
Cro-Magnon henchman called Java.
Oh, I was about to bring that up. Yep. It's stuff
Was he
like that
supposed to
when
be Polynesian at first? The
Java?
cat I'm talking to him, Java in the Metamorpho comic. I always thought he was a caveman.
No, he was always a caveman. He was always a
Okay.
caveman. That's one of those series where I describe to some of my non-comic friends. It's like they always look at me and it's like, Kirby, I think you're making this up, but I'm not 100%. I'm like, guys, I couldn't make that up if I tried.
I've read maybe I don't want to imagine how many comics I've read because
Uh,
it's got to be in the six figures.
so
Comic stories at least, maybe not, maybe five figures.
I'm definitely in the five figures on Comic Geek League. It's at like 17, 18,000, and even then, that's just what I own, not necessarily what I've read.
I should get one of those programs and put in the omnis and see what it adds up to.
Oh yeah. Well, for me, I'm not a big fan of how like their free version counts characters because it's like Wally West's Flash, Wally West's Kid Flash are two different, and it's like that really throws my numbers off.
Well, the whole modern numbering and getting it starting over again with
Oh,
one.
it's a nightmare on that site. It absolutely is. That is my biggest knock because it's like,
Well, I wish they'd figure out what the legacy, Marvel and DC a couple times have just said the legacy numbering is this. No, I don't think it is.
yeah, it's
You're just ignoring a whole bunch of stuff.
yep.
Um, but
It's to wherever gets you to a big number for quicker.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I had to because Ken found me the Jurgens Superman action. I had to get the other two, and that man I had to buy so I bought the oversized Action 1000.
I've got two copies of that.
Yeah, I should. There's some other ones I'd like to get like that, but it's worth it because I am enjoying that. I'm gonna hopefully next after I do the Wonder Woman read, I'm gonna go back because next up is some more Tomasi Gleason Superman and Jonathan.
I love this scene. Just mush.
It is.
There's just something that's like, granted, my parents moved out of the house I grew up in. But it's like there's just something like vulnerable.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this
They
is the
look like fucking farmers.
they
You know what
do.
I
Thank
mean?
you.
Yeah.
They do. Hi, I'm John Schneider. I'm Kevin Costner. Well, I love Kevin Costner, but you're too fucking handsome.
Yeah, no, it's like he needs again.
I like
Over.
old Monpa. They should be old. They were
Yeah,
old when they find him. They were they were in their 40s when they found him.
yeah, that's the one thing. The 78. It's like how wait are they already like 60 when they found him? Or that might just be my
No,
memory.
the actors were both in their 60s.
Okay, I'm
Glenn
sorry.
Ford,
That's
who was it?
too
Glenn
old for
Ford. Who
me.
played Ma Ken? Maria
Uh,
Shell?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. Um,
And again, anytime Luther's in a movie, it's always a land grab.
well, he's Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I just noticed that Jimmy's response to Lois when she says your hot ex is a genius is hot. He doesn't give a second thought at all to the fact that she just said she's a genius. Right?
That she's not hot.
It's that he's thinking, no, he's having to rethink that maybe she is hot.
God.
I mean, there's some people where it's like, man, the crazy overtaking that.
It just, yeah.
Okay, so the worst thing about this movie is it again trying to build a John Ostrander Spectre run. His first appearance is in '54. That's I'm not getting that for cheap anytime soon. It's all because of this movie.
Okay, so in the original, in this Christopher Reeves one, they're both in their 60s. Phyllis Thaxter played Lois. I mean, Martha Kent.
Why'd you say that name?
Phyllis Thacker.
Again, I'm sorry. In your '60s, that's too old. If they were '40s, '50s, I could buy it a little more.
No, I did. I mean, I kind of like that because, there are people that, are raised by their grandparents or like an
Okay, fair.
aunt or uncle. And so I do like, I kind of like that they're older. I mean, like older, like 60s, not older parents like in their 40s.
Okay, all right, all right. I get it. I can see that.
If they were any older, though, then I would question that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I think you changed my mind on that.
Yeah. Okay. This is my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Oh yeah.
Ross is gonna cry a little bit now.
Okay.
He does
this
have
is
the
one of
inside for sure.
Yeah, this is
sentimental shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
He just
I
reminds me.
support it.
No, I think love this whole the natural conversation. I mean, again, they have real conversations. They don't have to explain it to us. They're talking about some burrito play. You know what I mean? Like a dad and a son would do when they've been,
Yeah.
let's play catch up, boy.
Yep.
And this actor, I don't even know his name, but he's been in
No.
everything.
Oh yeah, he's a good that guy, and it's like I'm glad that again, it's not like a Kevin Costner that kind of almost draws you out of it.
Yeah, this does it. This is, and that he looks different than them.
Yeah.
Like you could believe that Diane Lane and Kevin Costner made a baby.
Yeah.
Yep, like Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this guy he looks like
Especially when he's on fire, ripping all that door off at the oil rig. Yeah, best 5 seconds ever.
I don't mind Henry Cavill Superman. He'd probably been a great Superman if they given him a good script.
But they didn't.
But they didn't.
But yeah, I think for me it's like this. It's like, okay, you get the idea of like how they raised Clark, and we're seeing that through the whole time. We didn't need like 20 minutes of them raising him in the beginning of this movie.
Right.
No, and they don't need to die on camera. It's
No,
just,
oh God, I don't want them to kill this Paul.
you know. But I mean, it's just he looks like he's lived a hard life,
Oh yeah,
and I mean, it's just I don't think this is some people say there'd be the Americana element about this. It's just no, these are just people that, simple people, and they may, not be like the Lex Luthers and the Lois Lanes of the world, but they
Old mush.
yeah, oh my God. I love that. Old mush. And I like
and,
how it's not they don't make Ma the sentimental one.
yeah, I think the shift is good. And again, I like how I've been in like houses like theirs. It's, perfectly decorated and all that.
Yeah.
Right. I have a question with about Guy eating Fruit Loops at a restaurant. What the fuck you eating Fruit Loops at a restaurant? What is it?
I, he's traveling around, he can't make it back home yet so he's gonna pay for Fruit Loops.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I just can't imagine paying restaurant prices for probably that.
Whatever. It makes him relatable.
Um,
This is the other moment where I start crying here when they start chanting.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was definitely with this scene right after the scene with Ma and Pa Kent was a mess in the theater.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I said on our episode with Brent, but this is the first time I've seen a movie in theaters more than once since the first Harry Potter movie when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched a movie this many in quick succession, this in that short a period. This is like my Wicked to her. Um, I like his little,
The chair.
yeah, it's something Mr. Trivik should have.
Yeah. And I'm saying it's like if he didn't have that, he'd either have like the disc, like Mr. Miracle or something, or go real weird and have him somehow balance on both the T spheres.
Look at the old lady and her turtle.
Aw.
They're
She got
saving
that when
fat.
she was 5, and that turtle's just that old.
I don't understand this complete evacuation because you cannot completely evacuate an American city.
No, but again, I think this is a reaction to the Man of Steel destruction. But again, the problem with that is when you just make it nihilistic 9/11 imagery is the problem with that.
Yeah. My thing with that is people got mad is he kills out at the end. And what I've said before is like, yeah, because the writer wrote himself into a corner. Superman would just he would pick one, he would pick billions over one.
Yeah, and
But that's what they do in the Superman in Exile.
right, because it's like he executes some Kryptonian criminals or something, right?
Kill Zod.
Okay, never mind. So,
And and it messes him up. He did because he's put into a corner. He's pushed into a corner. People said that no, he should never have it. It's like, yeah, but you've done it where he's perfect. You got to damage him. It's kind of like it sends him off into space and you get a good story out of it. Redemption
yeah.
arc. Just it's fiction. He's not real. He didn't kill anybody. The character made a bad choice and someone died. It's kind of like Jon Stewart after Cosmic Odyssey.
That's another one. Have we talked about that one on the show?
No, we should because I think it's one of the greatest comics that Starlin ever wrote.
I'd agree. Uh, uh,
I think also, but we can't talk about Mosaic, which was a great comic book because the writer was a
oh,
pedo.
dang it.
Such a good comic, dude. It was
Uh,
my favorite Green Lantern comic in like 20
I,
for a
I'm
long time.
I'm gonna have to maybe find it in some cheap bins, I bet.
It's really weird. It's Battle World or whatever, but it's done right.
Okay.
It's basically what the Thing does after 2-in-1.
Oh, okay, okay.
This comic book
Uh,
panel.
yep.
that panel where it's hanging there, and then the next panel it's gone. The next panel it's up here.
What
That would be 3 bars, and then it flying, and then this. You know what I mean?
yeah. I also like Perry. I just noticed Perry was still smoking in the thing. I'm like, dude, come on, put that out. Time and place.
He's smoking in the T sphere. It's
Yeah.
like the size of a closet.
Ugh.
Okay, the when they push the city back together, they're arguing over its overseen. This place is condemned.
No,
Half of the
this.
city is condemned.
Yeah, no, you're leveling this, and then you're rebuilding. You can have Superman help rebuild if you want or something, but yeah, no, these buildings are just gone.
So where is this guy from with the mustache?
I don't know, and I meant to look that up. He's got like a
I
real like good deep voice too.
I think he's. I don't think he's in. I don't think he's Australian. I think he's doing a an accent.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so this scene right here is another example of like comic book physics because it's like, is this how what would actually happen? No, but again, do I care?
no,
No.
it's a great shot,
It's a
and
great
he's
shot.
done it in the comics a
Oh, a
billion
billion
times.
times. Yeah.
So do it.
Yeah, do
Don't be afraid. Just
yeah.
do it.
And again, that's what I think really helps this movie, other than a lot of superhero films, is like it's just kind of embracing the whack out parts that make no sense. But that's why you're here.
All right. The actor's name is Sydney. He's put the character is Stephen Blackheart, and the character name is Sydney Hamperson, which I don't know. He's got some credits, not many. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, he's a Brando.
Didn't want to killing my parents' cows.
Uh,
His siblings: Timothy Graham Brando, John Miles Brando, Dylan Brando, Cheyenne Brando, more.
they're all wait.
Why did they end up here again? Are there not other places for them to have fights?
Well, while they were in Cleveland, they had to use what they had. Because I'm looking at going, oh, it's Cleveland baseball stadium.
Yeah, I was.
I've seen a
Yeah, I've been
game
there.
there.
Good stadium.
It is a good stadium.
I
It's
got
not
sunburned to
Camden.
I got sunburned to heck and back, but you know.
Did you go to get Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh
I
yeah, I've
found it
been. Yeah,
very.
yeah,
That was cool. I thought it was cool. I was surprised how good it was.
yeah. I really liked it. I'm not a big fan of like how they decide to induct people because like, uh, uh, oh God, like Ringo Starr's like 4 times, and it's like just have him be inducted once and list everything he's done.
Has he been done for the Beatles and for his solo stuff?
Yeah, it's like his solo. Like David Crosby is like in there like 6 different times.
Did they induct the Ringo Starr All Stars?
I think so.
Then they induct the all. Oh my God.
I
That's Levon gets 3 then. I'm just happy they got Warren in.
yeah,
That took way too fucking long.
yeah, exactly. It's like, gee, it should not have taken this long at all.
How long? I mean, it took a while for Tom Waits, so who knows?
Yeah.
And they're both better than some of the people in there.
Oh yeah.
This is just, I like they make him vulnerable.
Yep. Yep.
This is Bugs. This
Uh,
is Leslie's not gonna like when it goes over.
it,
Nope. Don't. I don't like
That look at that face on Lex.
oh,
You
that's such a
fucker,
punchable
man.
face.
Someone just punch him.
Just once.
Look
Just
at
make
him.
you
Look at him. He's soiling himself. He's like Beavis and Butthead. The
feel.
noise he's making.
So I actually.
Oh, this is good. I do like this.
Yep.
I want to know why there's a chain link fence on the border.
Something.
I know it's really weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, and call it cinematic shorthand, I guess, maybe,
Yeah,
but yeah.
there. I just don't. It's one of those ones where he finds that perfect balance that allows you, the audience, to embrace his version of suspension of disbelief.
Hmm.
It's always a comic book. It's always look how red and blue that suit is.
Yeah, we haven't had that red and blue since Christopher Reeve, because I mean, even the Superman Returns, that was really kind of muted
Oh yeah, it was
colors.
not. It wasn't four color blue. It was, you know.
Maroon blue or maroon red.
Also, I don't like that. I don't feel that they're putting artificial muscles on him. There's
Yeah.
seams, maybe too many seams, but they're
Hmm.
just seeing. I
He
don't.
he gained like 20. He's saying he was like 190 and he came back at 225 or something.
And it was all muscle.
It was all muscle.
But
I
you know
did.
what else I don't? I like they didn't make him do the shirt without the chest. No shirt because
Yep.
I've heard actors.
Hey,
I've heard actors, um, like Gibson talk about not Gibson,
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, and someone else talk about how unhealthy it is. There's
Oh,
no reason on earth that you should be to have to do that.
no, absolutely not.
Just Hugh Jackman without a shirt is going to be intimidating. He
Yes.
doesn't need to be dehydrated and have had an enema.
Yeah, they don't need to actually look like action figures.
No, because action figures don't like that because they're all
They're plastic,
castrated.
literally. I just gotta get the joke. I didn't need plastic mold to improve my physique. Pure West. That's one of my favorite like guest spots in all of The Simpsons. Like him just showing up for like 30 seconds.
I did. He had a good sense of humor about himself. I like that.
Yep.
you need to go out?
Uh,
Sorry, folks. The dogs have joined us.
yeah, so there'll be some barking
Um,
probably.
I do like this final sequence of battles and him coming to him going to Metropolis and making and having the Injustice gang fight at the border.
Again, that's why I'm glad that they include him because that way we don't have to try and figure out like, okay, how's he going to be in both places or whatever.
For what I mean, they give you one villain too. There's one villain.
Yeah, because yeah, both of these are like lackeys, you know.
They're great lackeys though.
Yeah,
They're all part of a big good. They're all part of a happy team.
yeah. So with all of the, 1A, 17, see, I was hoping that when he got unmasked, he would say like 0B and like he would get punched again in the head and go B0. Or is that too, or am I reaching too much for that?
No, I think I just they well thought it out. I mean, to give Superman somebody he can fight, you have him. He's depleted a little bit, like you said. He has to recharge because that's what I thought he was going to go do when he flies up with them.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That he
no.
was going to go to the sun and um, become super powered down. Not as bad as Dan Slott's Superman Unlimited, folks. I'm hating it.
Yeah, I think after the last issue, I'm done.
Yeah.
Just to really timestamp when we're recording this
Yeah,
episode.
I just found it, I don't think it's necessary. It's not telling me anything I'm not getting um
Yeah, because
from
Wade or Williamson's runs, I'm enjoying both of them, even when we're dealing with some of the crossover stuff going on.
yeah, I still haven't figured out KOs.
Uh, if you're going to read DC KO Ross, if I were you, I just wait until a collection comes out.
Yeah, well, I'm buying the issues of the books I get.
Hmm.
That's it. And I've taken Aquaman off my list. I tried to give it a good 6 months, but I went too far. I should have canceled it before that.
I get it.
And I was glad the Metamorpho was just a mini.
Oh, I was kind of actually hoping that was going to be an ongoing.
It's good creators.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's good creators. I liked it. But I like that DC's kind of going, oh, you're 6, now you're 8, now you're 10. I like that. If you're going to do it, don't try to, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman are the long runners.
Hmm.
I just don't get, I was really disappointed in Cy Spurrier's Flash. I just was. I love this kid.
Yeah,
I love the flag. I love,
the save here.
yeah.
Because everyone wanted Nathan Fillion to be Hal Jordan after Firefly. He lived long enough to be Guy Gardner.
Yeah, he did. I'm looking forward to the Green Lantern.
I am too. I don't know if you saw the little clip that they released like yesterday or today.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I did see. Well, I saw this Supergirl commercial.
I did too. So real quick, I like the fact we have an older Hal because Hal's just not my favorite. But the guy playing him, there's a moment, and again, it's 60 seconds if that. It's a perfect Hal teaching moment because Hal's the old veteran here teaching a younger John Stewart.
I like that. I like that. I hope
Yeah,
John's a Marine.
yep. Uh, uh, you got an upgraded again. Right, guy is such a hard character to get right because you can either make him too much of a jackass or not enough, and they
I
strike the
like
right
this.
balance. Yeah, the middle fingers,
Mhm.
and we're not seeing it come out of the ring, so he's just
Yeah,
um,
this is that he did the hammer, metamorpho and the hammer on the tank.
yeah, perfect. And it's like we're talking. It's like if we had to build a Justice League out of these guys, it's like, yeah, no, we're good. You throw Superman on them. You have a Flash join, maybe a Zatanna. I'm good with that as a movie Justice League.
So why do you get the scream?
I don't. I think it's just to try and give her something a little more memorable, but it's weird because we don't even know if these wings are growing out of her back or not, or in like if she can retract them. And I don't know. It's a Black Canary thing more than anything. That's a comic book shot, dropping him and then the egg going in the
Yeah.
water. I'm like, I can see that as a comic panel. Was that the one you were thinking of, or was it
It was
the
the fall.
T sphere?
It was the T sphere on the edge of the building.
Gotcha.
That was mine. But no, but see, I just think a lot of them are.
Yeah, like again, this just them facing off in the convention center. You can see that as the you can see all that as the panel. Uh,
Yeah, I felt like it was in the Richmond Convention Center. They all look alike.
yeah.
Um,
Uh, I was gonna, if there's one thing I'm hoping for in the sequel to this is like it starts with a scene like in All-Star Superman where they're in the where it's Clark, Lois, maybe even Jimmy interviewing Lex in prison, but you see Atomic Skull, you see Metallo,
yeah.
causing.
Oh, I think also Superman should be something I hope he's considering that as source material.
I think he's blatantly said like, yeah, parts of this are definitely All-Star Superman.
All right.
I mean, the robots are like straight from that, aren't they?
It's been a while since I read it. I don't have an oversized version of that. I
Mm.
should. I bought a fuck ton of Superman this year, so um, and I think well now I don't have to get the Jurgens out Omni because I got the
You got
oversized.
the
Yeah, can't
triangle
tell me with
arrow.
that Black Panther. I mean, I want to kind of do an episode on that era of Superman and how, or eras of Superman that kind of redeem it because I come in and out of them, and sometimes I love it. I'm late to this one, and with the movie made me more interested in it. And I got the first two Tomasi. I'm going to try Tomasi Iglesias' Batman and Robin
I
because
I want to kind of try that stuff. I haven't.
I
Uh,
like the book one, book two. Like I haven't bought the Justice League one, so I'm going to do that for the or Morrison stuff. But I did it with the Tom King
mhm.
Batman. I hope they do it Tomasi because detective and it's something other than the Omni because I just.
Yeah, there's only so much space.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get rid of some more. Well, I'm gonna get rid of all my Doctor Who comics. I do like this. This
Oh,
is when,
Pet It Be. By the way, great pun.
yeah, we watch him to fall into the ground. He's knocked the engineer out. They
Yeah,
think they've beaten him. They think, oh, we can still beat him because we've got the Bizarro, whatever they're calling him. But
One of the people I've seen this with the first time was like, "Oh, I hope they make him Doomsday." I'm like, "No, let's not have Doomsday. Just have him be Bizarro. Just uh get the uh yeah,
It's great. See, it's
it's just
crypto works.
he absolutely works. And I think it was Jimbo said like this is the first Superman I could movie Superman I could see being a member of the Legion. I'm like, yes, give me that as a sequel.
That'd be
Give me that
good.
as a cartoon, even with Corn Sweat voice him. I don't care.
Mhm. Let's see what is Williamson get. Is Williamson's doing Legion?
Yeah, he'll be taking over. He'll be doing Legion, so I'm really looking forward to that, or at least very cautiously optimistic.
I would trust him after that Green Arrow run.
All right, and I think his super. I didn't start out with his Superman, but because I jumped on when he did the Legion stuff, and I'm like, okay, I trust him on it.
I like that three-parter. I don't mind the Omega Legion. I
Yeah.
like think they're it's a good way to reintroduce them and
Hmm.
have them reset and give a reason why because you've changed history again
Yep.
and that it's fluid.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea that I know I met all those legions because sometimes history takes something. I'm going to a possible future based on what's everything that's kind of happened here, and there have been so many freaking crises.
Yeah. Like that. That was at one point. I love this little shot of the S as he spins around does the heat vision. Just especially because he knows it's like these guys are probably gonna survive.
But they're all hitting the concrete, come dropping like 20 for like a fucking half a mile, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's comic tech.
Yeah. But going back, there was definitely a super. It was, I think, after the John's Legion story, where it's Lightning Lad and Batman and Superman are talking. It's like Clark, we've met three different legions, and they actually have editor's notes citing like the Justice League crossover from like the '70s, Final Night, and like a more recent thing for the three boot. And it's like, yeah, okay, just that's
Yeah,
that's all the explanation you need.
yeah. I am digging the action with Superboy.
I am too.
Really good. What was the other this the other Superman book I'm not keen on. I don't.
Let's see, Superman.
Who's doing? No, I guess I'm on. I guess all of them are okay.
Yeah.
His action's that, and I just didn't like Unlimited. And
Yeah,
John Slott's a good comic writer. I mean, I do like what he writes. I like his FF a great deal. I'd like to check out his superior. I'd like to read.
you need to read a Silver Surfer. You really do.
Oh,
It's
that's hard
Doctor
to find
Who.
that I'll read it on the app because
Okay.
I wish I'd gotten that as an Omni. I thought about it a couple times, especially now that I got the first Englehart, the first, it's so good, that
Yeah.
era. I mean, how many volumes how many Omnis is that going to be? Like four?
God, at least because like the epics are taking up a big chunk of a shelf for that. I
Oh,
just
yeah, I wish I had gotten those, but more of the Silver Surfer. But I mean, I love the one volume is just the Remida, right? Or does it have no, that one has the FF appearances and the Remida run together.
no, it's like volume one is just the FF appearances. So volume two, which still has not actually been released yet, would be all of the Buscema stuff. And then
Only
it got and
19
then
issues, so yeah, that's a pretty good size.
yeah.
It is a good run though.
Yeah, I again, it's my weird gap in for one of my favorite characters, but I know I'm gonna
Greg,
love
you've
it.
never read the best you've seen the stuff?
No, but I
God,
know
it's
I'm gonna
fucking
love it.
gorgeous, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say, if
oh
nothing,
my God. It's some of the best John B. Seam art in the world. It's a little clunky writing, but I think um,
it.
it's one reason Stan was very protective of it because I think it's his best. He had more to say in the plotting.
Gotcha.
And Metamorpho, man, you don't have a Metamorpho without that run. And
Okay,
that's
interesting.
where all the Metamorpho we've got ever, not Metamorpho, Mephisto.
Oh, Mephisto. Okay,
And
okay.
that's all that stuff with him and Mephisto comes from that. Like issue one. Um, I
Crypto.
love it. The dog, drop him,
But,
drop him.
but he didn't actually attack Luther until Luther poked him on the chest. So Uh,
I like it when he goes, "Can I help?" No, I'm
uh
Mr.
Goddamn Mr. Terrific.
Goddamn Mr. Terrific.
Yeah,
But see, this is
yeah, no, all these buildings that were they're condemned. You just gotta level them and have Superman help rebuild or something.
see, I don't mind the cheering.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It works. It's the big climax moment. Oh, Luther, that arm is broken in like 10 different places. You gotta like splint that immediately. But again, my favorite thing of this whole movie is all the Bavaria stuff. That's just so Lex can, have the okay to kill Superman. I love that's just kind of almost a misdirect. Like the Luther country, that's just gravy.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I like Maxwell
well,
Ward, Lord.
I love Sean Gunn and Maxwell Lord. Perfect. I don't, isn't, look, is he James Gunn's little brother? Yeah. But you know what? He was in the Gilmore Girls and he was great in that. And he's good in Peacemaker for like the couple of scenes he was in.
Oh yeah, I liked him in Guardians.
Mm-hmm. He actually has the line that I remember the most is, They killed all my friends," where for no reason he has like a way more hick voice.
Look at Lex. He's
Oh, you just want to
flying.
punch him again. Uh, I think they did good with the curl hit with the curl for the hair.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he has naturally curly hair, but
Okay.
when he hit the ground, I could tell it had been he had curlers in earlier, buddy.
Yeah.
Uh, and it could be, and it's probably a wig.
Oh yeah. Represent the Justice. Cool name. She Hucker went right from being cool with him to regretting she even suggested it.
And see, like we have the change in
In Flag, yeah,
flag, and
which
I like it. It doesn't you don't need it, but you can watch this and go, it is in the same universe because this is how he got to there.
yeah, and
Yeah,
again, if it was Sam Lane, it's like, well, he would have been an antagonist the whole time, so you wouldn't have had that little arc for him. So
yeah.
it totally believable because if we have to factor in that Creature Commandos, that makes two times superheroes have killed a political head of state.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oops, that may not be a good.
Uh, yeah, because what was it? The bride just shot the princess right in the head.
God, I did
Spoiler
love.
alerts for Creature Commandos, by the way.
Oh, I love that cartoon. It
I
was
did too. I
so
I
good.
I really did. I love all the monkeys.
And
Brainiac better be taking over one of those monkeys
what
in the
was his
movie.
monkey's name? Beep.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Uh, was it Coco? That might have been Brainiac 5. I don't remember.
That's Brainiac 5 is Coco.
One of my favorite dumb jokes in all of comics is it's in a Legion when they're back in the present in the 90s. So it's like the way the speech balloons work, it's Coco, Joe. It's like a
Hmm.
Coco Joe. We're really doing that reference. Okay.
Aw.
Uh,
I see this scene and it's two people. It's like, oh, we're gonna be fucking later.
oh, Ms. Lane, as your doctor, I have to ask, why do you now have the hips of an 80-year-old woman?
Yes, no shit. Maybe he's delicate.
You would hope.
Well, because who was it? Someone wrote a thing is
Man of Steel, Woman of Kleenex.
yes,
I've
it's
never actually read it. I just know the
it's
title.
it's very accurate. You're like, yeah, it would be terrible.
Yeah. The only way he can bang chicks is with a kryptonite condom, and that would kill him. I'll say, uh,
I do like this. This is a real mall in Cleveland. It looks very.
it looks real.
It does. But do we still have shopping place? I guess Cleveland
You still do. Probably not.
touristy area.
Yeah, it's probably more for the tourist than anything. And just glancing, it's like, yeah, you're not going to find like a cool rundown comic shop in that mall.
No.
Uh, but this coming up here is one of my favorite bits where Jimmy and Perry, they both know Clark is Superman. They'll just keep the secret.
Oh,
Again, yeah, glad that Clark has gave the real guy the headline that he needed.
I love this. That he busted out laughing the first time it happened.
Yep. Yeah, she looks real good. Good here. And again, I think some people misinterpret Woman of Tomorrow. She's only drunk for like the first issue, and then she sobers up
Well,
real
I
quick.
just think there's this. I think sometimes it's some fans that want these guys to be the paragons of virtue. No one's a paragon of virtue.
Yeah,
Um, everybody has their foibles and their flaws, and you know.
yeah,
So I liked her in that because she is a protector.
yep.
She's a mother. She is an avenging angel in it. It's a wonderful journey.
And it
And it's not really about her changing. It's about the girl and her, him. Supergirl really doesn't change her
the
code,
thing, yeah,
but
because like
she
she's a
also
hero
knows that,
throughout.
hey, these guys are bad. I don't know how Lobo's going to fit into it.
I imagine that's like a gonna be a quick scene, just like one or two.
I hope so. I mean, I trust Jason. I like Jason Momoa.
I did, and he was okay. I like to imagine that the wig Paw Ken is wearing in here, it was a bad wig in universe too. He was
Yeah,
starting to bald, and he was trying to cover it up as best he could.
I like this, and it's his parents.
Yeah, his real parents.
And hearing it's not Alice Cooper. It's
It's Iggy Pop, yeah.
Iggy Pop going doing this.
And this actually did make my top 5 songs on Spotify this year.
Mine was weird. I don't know how they got it. I know I listened to more songs than that, but that I had two songs from the DBs, or they weren't. It's two of the guys that were in a band called the DBs from the '80s.
Yeah.
They both ended up touring musicians with REM.
So one thing that I just got into my head for no reason is I thought the Foo Fighters "Learning to Fly" was gonna be a song used in this movie. Just because it's like, sign me up for a new revolution because this one is a lie, stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know where I got that in my head, but I listened to that song like 50 times thinking it was going to be in this movie.
Oh my God. I
It's a
was
good song, but still.
another yeah, I was surprised because I had two Australian bands. No, yeah. And they're both old songs. And I didn't have a Warren Zevon song or a Tom Waits song this time or a Springsteen song.
I get it.
So that's it. Leslie had to go walk the dogs. Hopefully she'll be back up. But I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch it again and to watch it with you and kind of talk over it.
Yeah, like I said, I think this is the fifth or sixth time I've watched this movie, and
Same here.
it's kind of become a comfort movie.
It is. It will go into, I don't know, will it be my top 5 comfort movies?
I'd really have to think about that, but
Yeah, I know, but no, they change. The only thing that's pretty much regular is Strictly Ballroom is always in it, and Create a Mess in the Pit. And then other things pop in and out of it, like Star Wars, Field of Dreams,
yeah.
um, Tin Cup. I love Tin Cup. When we got Mr. Costner, I bought it. Leslie goes, let's watch Mr. Kevin Costner movies with Mr. Costner. And I went, well, good. I want his comedy. And he's been in more than one comedy, but
Yeah.
he's really good in Tin Cup. That's it's a golf movie and I like it. Cheech Marin. It's just such a good cast, and he's very funny. I like him as bit of poking the fun at the pretty boy thing. Um, I'm also
Uh,
I'm also a Costner fan. He came up at the right time. And have you ever seen Silverado?
yes, I
Yeah,
actually
that's
I
one of
do
my
like him in
favorite
that.
westerns of all time. He's so good in that.
Yep.
And well, that movie's just perfect. There's not a bad performance in it.
Um, God, what was the more recent one he did, like the 4 hour one he directed. It's like,
Yeah, I like him, and I like a long movie. I do like a long movie. I like it. I like David Lean movies. Tell me everything. Show me
yeah,
pretty pictures. Dances with Wolves.
I
It's
need to
a
revisit
really,
that.
really good movie, and he's a good director. But yeah, I tried to watch it, and it was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough. It's
Oh, Michael Rosenbaum was one of the Raptors. Nice.
who was?
Michael Rosenbaum.
Okay,
So, we got another Luthor in this movie.
he's a good Luther.
He was a good Luthor. I'm not big like Smallville. I only watched few seasons of, but it's like I always liked him in it.
Actually, it's the middle is actually the better part. Once
But
he gets, yeah, but it's still CW, man, and
it's
I'm a supernatural person for CW, you know. And I watched when other things came to it, like Buffy and stuff, like whatever it was, it changed names.
yeah.
But and I liked the first few years of Arrow, like the first few years of Flash.
I don't know
I,
anyone who ever stuck through all of Flash because
no,
everyone.
because I think he wanted to leave, and they were like, "Yeah, we want two more." Because what did he do? 9 years?
It was like 9 years. I dropped out around season 6, I think.
That's where I dropped out about two.
Yeah, that's where I hear
Just that,
when
but I watched the Crisis, and I did
I
find it
did.
entertaining.
I think
But
that, yeah.
I like the Legends because it was funny and it was silly, and people had real friendships.
Hmm.
It's kind of, a Steel and Adam.
Yeah,
And Heat Wave, man, they were a good triple A. And that Heat Wave became
like
a
a
romantic
romance
novelist.
novelist.
Oh my God, the Asian woman who joins the crew. Um, it was fun. It was fun. All right. Well,
Yeah, yeah, I,
the dogs
I,
are back with my lovely wife.
I
She sounds winded.
is it
Completely
real cold out
understand.
there for you, down there for you guys, or
Huh? What?
is it cold down there for you
Yeah, it's
guys?
cold as shit. Yeah.
Yeah, there have been some times where it's been like, oh man, the wind just I'm wearing like 3 layers, and the wind cut through all of them.
Um, so folks, that's it. We'll probably do another one of these. Maybe we do another Superman one or something else. Hey
Yeah,
guys.
I'm
And
definitely down for that.
all right. All right. Well, as we appreciate you listening to us. Hope you put in the movie and followed along. If not, that's enjoy it just the same. And so everyone, thanks for listening, and be smart, be safe, please be kind to one another, and watch a superhero movie.
Read some
Watch
Superman.
The Shadow.
Ooh.
It's not bad. All right. So I'll do the intro. I'll introduce everybody, and then I'm just gonna um ask each of us who was our first Superman.
Okay.
Kind of start it, and then we'll start the movie because I think we'll have three different ones.
Okay.
So we'll see, and then we'll just watch the movie and talk over it. All right. Well, hello, and welcome to Get Fuck Me.
You don't know what this is, do you?
I get it right
Every
once
time.
a year. Once a year, I get it right, and then I fucked it up because I go, "Oh shit, I did it right." Well, hello, and welcome to Stop Let's Up. Jesus,
Let's up.
the whatever.
What's up?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna fly up with some balloons.
I'm his angry brother, the old man from
Where's my crochet bag? I was gonna get up. Got it. Oh, cool. Thanks. It's right there. I know.
All right, try this again.